So you join me on what is an absolutely soaking wet Sunday morning to go for a fun drive in my Mark 7 Golf R, and loads of information to kind of share with you today, if you can hear me over the rain. So I realised I haven't really mentioned this car too much on the channel. I've had it about 4.5 years now, and I just kind of wanted to share with you my ownership experience, the things that I haven't liked, things that have gone wrong, the things that I have liked, the things that have gone right, and why, to be honest with you, these are the conditions to drive it in. So let's get on with this one. So yeah, unfortunately not the best day, but for a four-wheel drive hot hatch, funnily enough, it can be. So, as is the case in the UK, it tends to get wet quite a lot. In fact, this year it's just been a complete washout, you know, no question about that. But for me, when it's wet and damp, these roads are where it's like, it's the most fun. I'll keep it within the limit because there's a car behind me anyway, a car in front of me I should say. But with traction off, Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres, which I absolutely love, this car is just so much fun. There's so much grip, so much engagement in the car. I just absolutely love it, and these are the times to come out nice and early. Loads of puddles, but it just doesn't matter. Loads of mud, loads of rain, but enjoy your car. Now, over the 4.5 years that I've had the car, and I've done, well, the car's on 34,400 miles, I picked up this car with about just over 1,000 miles on the clock. So I had it as an ex-demonstrator, 3 months old. It's a 2017 car. Some of the main issues that have come to mind, I had a bit of low coolant within the sort of first year or two. Quite a common issue, you know, the car's just, it's just a known fault basically. But we actually just topped it up and the car's been fine. I've had no issues, the coolant stayed really, really strong. The other issue I've had with this car is because it's on diamond cut wheels, the Cadiz wheels, they're quite hard to repair, and you can only repair them a certain amount of time. They look great and shiny, but unfortunately after 4 years of even looking after mine have developed a bit of white worm, which is basically when there's like a little bit of a stone chip or something from the road and it just ruins the wheel. So that's unfortunate. The structural integrity of the wheel is perfect on 18-inch, and actually the car's plenty comfortable, but unfortunately the look is just going to go. So the Pretorias might be better for you in that sense, the 19 inches. Other than that, genuinely, I've had no issues with this car. Like, it's been absolutely perfect for me. It's got me through some really difficult times, some really difficult weather conditions as well, and it's never let me down. And you know, when it's a bit miserable and grey, this is when I want a car to shine. And for me, no other car shines more than a four-wheel drive hot hatch. You know, whether you've got an A45, RS3, Golf R, Golf 8R, take it out when it's like this, and you know, traction off. I mean, there you go, that's 60 miles an hour. So do you need a faster car? I don't think so. This is good enough. The positives, I just love the way it drives. You know, I still think it has enough engagement. I've driven plenty of DSG cars recently, certainly the Mark 8 Golf R and the Mark 8 GTI Club Sport, and they're great fun as well. I still love a manual gearbox. It's still great and it's still loads of fun. The car is actually pretty economical, which is surprising for 300 brake horsepower four-wheel drive car. You know, it's pretty much rock solid. On to some of the differences you'd get from a Mark 7 Golf R to a normal car. Say, just compare it to a Mark 7 GTI, is the car will have to have a Haldex service every 3 years. It's about £100 depending where you get it from, whether it's a VW dealer or like a specialist. The brakes are pretty big, they're 340mm, so I haven't replaced mine since I actually got the car. You know, I'm generally quite good on brakes and I look after the car, but you're probably looking about £400 for a new set of front discs. Recently actually I went to a garage and they said the brakes are fine, they've got loads of life left in them, but they do pit, so you might have to replace them. I'm tempted to go for a Club Sport S disc, which a recent subscriber did on his Club Sport 40th anniversary edition. I thought they were really, really good. Now we've got a bit of a puddle here, so I don't think it's that deep, but I'm going to go through it anyway. Is he going to go first? Let him go first. Yeah, definitely let him go first. Let's see how the car copes. Nice and easy. Parking sensors going off. Ta-da! The car makes it. Second gear, foot flat. No issues. It's so good. It's so good in the corners as well. I mean, I just love it. It is such a fun car and it puts such a smile on my face. drive your cars, please. Just drive them and enjoy them. I'm around like, well, you might be able to tell where I'm at. That sign might give it away. And the roads are just amazing. This is a 40-mile-an-hour section, and I'm like, I'm just loving it. Traction control off, it really does turn off quite a lot of stuff, pretty much everything, so you don't get as much intervention. The four-wheel drive back has got your back, basically. That's the main thing. You know, it's never going to let you down, it's just going to pull you around in a nice way. And I mean, third gear, foot flat, just amazing. You know, turbocharged cars they are just quicker than your naturally aspirated units. You know, VW sort of jumped the gun a little bit. They could have gone for like kept up with the R32, kept up with some sort of like proper 6-cylinder car, or you know, whatever. But I'm pretty happy. I mean, look at this. Proper icy. I mean, you can see the shine on the roads and the wet leaves. This is a slippery surface, and I feel so confident in the car. So confident. I mean, yeah. I love cars. I just absolutely love them. And for this to be just such a good daily, oh my god! There's a one-car garage, and then to be able to do this. Wow, just absolutely exceptional. And when you need to pull out a junction quickly, first gear, no issues, no issues. It's just easy, it gets the job done. Fantastic. So if you want one, get one. Values wise, I talk about it on my channel. These cars are frankly ridiculously good value for money. I'm quite transparent on my YouTube channel. I paid £24,950 for this car 4.5 years ago from a main VW dealer with just over 1,000 miles. Today I saw the same limestone grey 3-door manual with 17,000 miles on it up for £26,000. So £1,000 more. With more miles. What is up with the car market? But these cars, man, they're good. Just get up early, get up when everyone's sleeping, and just have some fun. And you can have some fun well within the limit. Even if four-wheel drive cars are sort of drifting all over the place, even if there's huge puddles, it's fine. Oh man. What a laugh. What a laugh. Who said Golfs were boring? It's an amazing car. And it's good to have cars that you don't feel scared about driving them. You know, I'd love a Porsche Cayman. I've got an aspiration to kind of have a Porsche. But out here, on these conditions, in real worlds, I'm not sure I'd want to be out here. And the one thing I will say as well, is when the weather goes dry, it's just as fun. I do obviously speak to a lot of owners who have had experience in the Mark 7 Golf R and the Mark 8 Golf R. But for me, from a personal point of view, you're not going to get any better. Drive this straight to the hills. Find the funnest road you can. Drive to Scotland. Drive to Wales. Drive around the UK. Whilst we're still in a little bit of an iffy situation. I recommend these tyres as well. They might not have, you know, they're summer tyres really, but they're not like DS4S's or Cup 2s. They can operate at sort of a lower temperature. And they've got so much grip. So much grip. I haven't done a fun drive, well, I haven't recorded a fun drive in a while. My plan was to go for a walk, but it's looking a bit wet. I'll probably end up just spinning it back and having some more fun on the roads. I can't think of anything else to fault about the car. But if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Simple as that. You know, if I don't know something about Mark 7 Golf R, something's wrong. I can either find out from my fantastic community, my fantastic subscribers who get involved in the comments, or I'll be able to tell you. You know, buy it. Look on the used market. I do share market information on my channel about these cars, so subscribe if you want to kind of know when is the right time to get in. It's difficult at this time. But that's it. Mark 7 Golf R, awesome. Absolutely awesome. And the best thing is, we weren't even in race mode. Just put it in race mode. Knock it into first, rolling, 3, 2, 1, go.